Hi, this is Gary Sandlin coming from the CME Group to talk a little bit about what's taking place in the agricultural space, and it's been quite volatile over the last few weeks, as it typically is at this time of year as we deal with weather scenarios back and forth. But what we're seeing here recently is the demise of the agricultural space, and we're seeing the new crop prices take a tumble in both beans and corn, as the weather at this point right now looks nearly ideal. We've obviously got all the crops planted according to what the government said back on June 28th. There's still some questions on that, but as of right now, that's all we have to go off of. And right now, bumper crops are expected to exceed what the USDA's yield projections are for both beans and corn. And what does that do? Obviously, we have to go to levels that attract the demand, or that we can rebuild the ethanol space, or at least expand the ethanol space here domestically to consume more of the product that we're using. And so going forward, obviously, that's the weather is still the driver, and there is still some critical time left here in July for corn. That's the pollination stage. Beans, the critical month is August, so it's a little premature to put it in the bin and think this is all over. But as of today, on July 12th, it looks pretty good going forward. But this is always a story behind it, and if we go to low enough, obviously the South American side of things will not want to plant nearly as much as they did a year ago, as the profitability shrinks drastically. The wheat markets, obviously we had a USDA report yesterday, and it does show that the global supply side of things is finally starting to be drawn down and reduced. The consumption is obviously picking up, and we're seeing China become a very aggressive buyer of U.S. wheat over the last 2 weeks. We'd expect to see that continue as they build some stockpiling. But obviously, for the driving force for the next 4 to 6 weeks here will be the U.S. weather and how that plays out for the crop itself.